Well, anyone who knows our chief meteorologist, Marc Weinberg, knows he's a fan of anything that happens to be in the sky.
And that goes beyond the clouds, way beyond. Today, a look at some of his astrophotography.
When you set everything up, it starts basically from the base of the telescope, from the tripod all the way up. And as you start to build everything higher, you have to get everything balanced in every axis. So as the telescope moves, you don't want the motors in the actual mount to be working against the weight. So you have to make sure that it is perfectly level and balanced so that you don't get any blur as the mount itself tries to track whatever object it is across the sky. A lot of the process of setting up is just getting everything right so you have a chance to actually capture whatever your target is for the night, which tonight is the Eagle Nebula. So the Eagle Nebula is special because the Eagle Nebula carries the Pillars of Creation, which was made ultra famous by the Hubble telescope. The image of the eagle is incredible. And nebula are birthplaces of stars. So it's just, they exist within our galaxy, which is the Milky Way, but they're some of the most vibrant colors that you can see in the sky. And like I said, I've never seen the Eagle Nebula, and I really wanted to make a go at it. So as someone that's loved meteorology my whole life, it's basically I've always been interested in the kind of look up part of Earth and what surrounds it.
Topsail Beach here in North Carolina.
And so I made a career out of meteorology, and then I was always curious what lies beyond our atmosphere. And that was kind of where I thought that I would try to get a telescope. For me, it was COVID and being kind of at home a lot more that spurred on was kind of the drive for me to actually make the jump into maybe making the stream into somewhat of a reality. You know, the interesting thing is, as I look through my life, I see the things that I've really enjoyed. You know, I was a storm chaser many years ago in college.
It's you! Unbelievable!
I love scuba diving. Now, what's the kind of constant in there? It's a camera. I think that's the craziest thing about this hobby is you just are constantly blown away. Everything you target, but when you actually really see it and you're the one capturing it, it is very powerful for you. So we can see, I'll see if we can see anything yet. Once we get it polar aligned, it could find the moon, which is pretty easy, but it could find Neptune, which is a little tiny aqua dot in the sky, or it could find a galaxy that's you know, a couple of billion light years away. And that's all because it has to know exactly where the North Star is located. When I was a kid, I used to just point up at the sky and just talk about the clouds. And then as I started to get a little bit older, I was the kid that was sitting out on the front porch watching thunderstorms move through. And I think that just kind of goes back to my fascination. I find weather in particular so incredibly fascinating that I just want to share that. And I love that every night that I can kind of share a little bit about what I love.
It is almost pitch black out here now. Almost approached totality.
The solar eclipse was one of those moments that I dreamed of my whole life, of what it would feel like. And I feel like, in a sense, it was almost a spiritual, emotional moment for me.
We're in totality! We're in totality! It's just one of the most awe-inspiring things that I have ever seen. That is remarkable.
And I remember, I've dreamed about some of this stuff. For me, I always wanted to see another galaxy. And Andromeda is one of our sister galaxies. And I remember the moment I captured Andromeda and saw it for the first time, I felt like I felt when I saw the total solar eclipse. I felt like it was emotional. So now I'm moving over to an object that's placed specifically in the night sky that's going to allow me to calibrate a couple of pieces of my equipment. And so you can kind of see a little bit of the detail now starting to come out. And there you go. There's the Pillars of Creation. This is only a 30-second image. If I was to take this up to 180 seconds, which we're going to make it longer, the details would become more and more sharp. And you can see even to the point that the little ones that are next to each other are resolved very well. You can see there's a lot of dense stars in the core of the nebula because it's a birthplace for stars. I'll collect about 60 frames of data and images tonight, and then after tonight's over and I tear the telescope down, I'll put that all together and create the final image. I really think that the Eagle Nebula and the Pillars of Creation are going to be stunning. For me, can't wait to see the final product.
Well, Marc, you have captured some amazing images throughout the years. So whether it be in the ocean, the sky, space, what would you say your favorite is? We know you're passionate about all of them, but what's your favorite?
You know, I will tell you, in the short term, I'm excited to see the Perseid meteor shower, which it peaks in about a couple of weeks in early August. But this will not surprise you. I cannot wait until 2024. Why? 2024 is going to be the next total solar eclipse. We played this up for so much time into the last one, but if you guys remember, a lot of people saw like 99%, but those that were in totality will never forget. And you can see our Northwest counties, I hope you both are planning. You must be in 100% to experience this.
I was there at the last one.
Yeah.
So it was
I
awesome.
was here. We came on the air. We did a special. I was sitting next to Elizabeth Woolsey. I remember you getting choked up.
It was insane.
And now I'm serious. And I think that to our viewers at home, it shows you the authenticity that you get with Marc Weinberg. This is his passion. This is what's in his soul.
I appreciate that. I've known you guys both a while, and so I really appreciate that. As far as our weather as we start to move forward, we need to address a change here. We need some rain in our area. I think we've got a great opportunity to get some beneficial rain into our area. And I'm going to time out when to expect this rain and how much specifically for your location coming up next.
Here's what